In recent years, cinema camera technology has come a long way. We're now able to shoot in 16-bit 8K RAW without much fuss, and even mirrorless cameras are starting to offer high bit depths and massive resolutions. Here at Global, we work a lot with RED, and we love them. The workflow is simple and the cameras are elegant and robust. Plus the image you get out of them is, well, frankly gorgeous. They've been the darling of indie filmmakers, documentary filmmakers and big budget Hollywood productions for many years, but there's always been some confusion about the lineup. Today there are three main form factors when it comes to RED cameras: the Komodo, DSMC2 and Ranger. Side note, DSMC2 stands for Digital Stills and Motion Camera Mark II. And RED make 5 different sensors that can be used to configure the bodies to precisely the specification that a user needs. Here in the studio we have access to 3 of them: a Komodo, a DSMC2 with the MONSTRO 8K sensor, and a Ranger with a Gemini 5K sensor. So that's 3 form factors from 1 camera manufacturer. 3 of 5 available sensors, and all of them demanding a very different style of shooting. But how do they compare? We enjoy a bit of an internet trawl from time to time, and we've noticed something. There's a lot of camera comparison videos out there, but not so many that pit one brand against itself in an attempt to help users choose which camera to buy. And how does the post-production workflow work? We want to demystify some of that process and showcase some of RED's range so that you can choose which route is best for you. The question is, how do you do that? Conveniently, our head of marketing is an indie filmmaker.
Hi. Okay, so it's not surprising that a direct comparison video doesn't exist. I'm not sure I know anyone who has a Komodo, DSMC2 and a Ranger outside of maybe a rental house. We've got ours because we're a distributor and they're technically loan units. So what if we took our 3 cameras, a strict set of rules, and made our own film? With a difference. It's something we can shoot 3 times over in controlled conditions. Here's what we've come up with. We're going to write a short film that we can shoot here in our office. Mostly because that saves on location costs, but also because it's a known environment that we can control. We'll allow our story to be a half-page script, open to interpretation for some flexibility in the approach, and we'll film it 3 times, once with each camera. But nothing else will change, other than the time of day. The reason for that is twofold. 1, we want to shoot everything in just 1 day, and 2, each of the sensors in our cameras is great at different things, and so are the form factors they come in.
Komodo is a phenomenal piece of engineering. It's a 6K Super 35 sensor matched with a global shutter, and is housed in a small body that can be rigged out as much or as little as you need it. It uses CFast media and delivers the same high quality 16-bit RED code RAW files as the rest of RED's range, and it's ideally suited to a run and gun style of shooting. It was originally conceived as a crash cam for Netflix as well, so it can take a significant amount of punishment. Our MONSTRO sensor lives inside a DSMC2 form factor brain, which is a modular system, built to be flexible, but it's bigger than the Komodo. It's also got a lot more power, and the MONSTRO sensor offers a frankly ridiculous 17 stops of dynamic range. So we're going to shoot into some light with this thing to see how it copes. The last camera we have is the Gemini 5K sensor inside a Ranger body. Ranger was designed by RED to be the perfect rental camera. Everything about it stays the same wherever you get it from. So if you want a Ranger with a Gemini sensor, you can hire it from anywhere in the world and know what you're getting. We should mention that the DSMC2 and Ranger bodies can be configured with different sensors, but the Komodo is built with its own specific one that you won't find in any of the other bodies. 3 cameras, 3 form factors, 3 sensors, 1 scene. Let's see what we can do. As part of this project, we've created a survey to find out how you use RED cameras. Link to that is in the description below. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for updates, and we'll see you in the next video.